time, people strayed from the ways of God, and nations of evil intent attacked Jerusalem and conquered it. Trying to destroy all belief in God. After the Greeks came the Romans. At that time, a young man named Jesus came to Jerusalem. He preached brotherly love, faith in God, salvation, and the kingdom of heaven. And from Jerusalem came forth a new religion. Would have none of it. They persecuted the early Christians and oppressed the Jews who tried to revolt. The consequences were devastating. The Romans destroyed the Second Temple, razed Jerusalem to the ground, and exiled the Jews. Over 600 years later, Islamic tradition tells us that the Prophet Muhammad flew on a winged steed from Mecca to the Holy of Holies in Jerusalem. From there, he ascended to heaven to commune with God. In Arabic, Jerusalem became known as Al-Quds, the Holy City. During its long and turbulent history, Jerusalem has been conquered and reconquered over 44 times. It survived the wars between the extreme forces of Islam and the Christian Crusaders, the 400-year regime of the Ottoman Turks, and the imperial rule of the British. It survived being divided in 1948, and finally, in 1967, it was reunited. And Jerusalem opened its doors to all people of all faiths to celebrate, worship, explore, and discover the amazing city that is Jerusalem today. Jerusalem prayer. أني تفيلة.
أنا صلاة القدس.
ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו ואלוקי אבותינו אלוקי אברהם אלוקי יצחק ואלוקי יעקב שים שלום טובה וברכה חיים חן וחסד צדקה רחמים עלינו יברך את